Hi, this is Dan Petrak. This is my chapter 17 reflection of the story. It is called The Kingdom's Fall. This chapter is filled with stories and prophecies about the end of God's people being in Judea. The southern kingdom has now fallen, and King Nebuchadnezzar has taken the people into exile, has left some there, but Jerusalem is being leveled, the temple is being destroyed, and there's lots of prophets here, Ezekiel and Jeremiah, talking about the consequence of the people's unbelief, the sin, um, and a lot of things that are coming to fruition because of the negative parts of the people turning away from God. To bring this into a personal note, uh, it makes me think about the sin in my life and how it has such a negative effect on me and others around me. Um, no matter what we do, we can never be holy in God's eyes, which is why we have to rely on Christ. But He definitely gives us direction and points us back to Him. And He doesn't pour our wrath on us; He pours His wrath on His Son instead. Um, but the negative effects I see are even, physically. The world is broken. My body is broken. I have to fight my sinful nature, and when we see others around us that are fallen victim to their sins as well, it does make us lament, just like Jeremiah was lamenting about the consequence of the nation of Israel essentially falling away from God's grace and letting the consequence of their sin be borne out. So the other great thing is that no matter what I do, God still loves me and He still wants me to come back to Him, and that's the message I guess we should all have for those that we even see in sin, and the message to ourselves is to continue to seek Him even in the desperate times, and when we do have the consequence of our sin, um, hopefully it pulls us back to Him. And honestly, we should embrace those difficult times as a way to refine us and I guess push us even more deeper into a relationship with Him, and to teach us that we're trying to become more like Christ. He's preparing us for heaven, and when we don't have to fight the sin anymore. But He does definitely care about our heart and our character, and the consequence of sin is death. But He wants to give us life. So the cool thing is there's hope, and we do have the Holy Spirit and God's sacrament and Word to battle against those things and overcome sin, death, and the devil. So hope you have a good day, and enjoying the story in this new year. And I just continue to pray that God blesses His church and the people who do want to seek His heart and His will and help us to learn from our sin.